Hello there, Daniel from Daniel's Movies here, and with the release of Loki this week, I thought to rank the remaining MCU Disney Plus shows by excitement and anticipation. Now, this is my personal list of ones I'm excited for, and I am excited for all these. There's not any particular ones I'm cynical about, there's just some that I'm more excited for than others. And you can feel free to let me know your personal ranking in the comments down below. Anyways, I think we got 11 upcoming shows to rank here, so let's get started. Coming in at last place is Ironheart, and it's really only my least anticipated because I don't know enough about it. I know really zero about the character. It looks like it's a teenage girl in an Iron Man suit. That's cool. Even Disney, when they gave a description of it did seem very vague, so I'll just have to hear more about this one before I can get excited for it. Number 10, Armor Wars. Similar situation here where the description is a little too vague, so I don't know quite what to expect yet. As well as with the description, a classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true, what happens when tech falls to run hands. I kind of feel like we've explored that before. Although I guess we have not seen that post-Endgame, so I guess that could be interesting, but still. Honestly, both this and Ironheart just sound kind of the same to me. But hey, Don Cheadle is coming back as Rhodey War Machine, so that's cool. Number 9, SheHulk. Now, this one's only lower on the list because I just never had much interest in the SheHulk character. But there are a few interesting things here. For one thing, SheHulk's alter ego is actually a lawyer. So to keep things unique, you can easily see him turning the show into a law drama. As well as Mark Ruffalo is returning in some fashion as Hulk, as well as Abomination, showing that the Incredible Hulk is indeed canon. So I don't have most interest now, but I'll wait and see. Number 8, Secret Invasion. This was a surprising one, especially after that plot twist from Captain Marvel. As well as this being a series, not a movie. But hey, it is a classic Marvel story, so it makes sense for them to do it in some way or another, especially after introducing the Skrulls. And we have got news of some pretty good additions to the cast, including Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, Ben Mendelsohn returning as Talos, and some new members with Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman, who I know from The Crown. Just hope they don't go the whole, oh, all these characters we know and love for Skrulls the whole time, because don't think fans would appreciate that. But I have a feeling this is going to be more loosely based on Secret Invasion, in the same way that Infinity War was loosely based on Infinity Gauntlet. So, as long as it stays that way, it's fine. Number 7, the Wakanda series. This is another one we don't really know enough about, however, I do feel like there's enough world building with Wakanda that it could work, especially in the hands of Ryan Coogler. I honestly wish they were just doing this instead of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Because here, they could easily just focus on Wakanda itself and the people, and that can be their way around Chadwick Boseman not being there. Instead of trying to do both this and doing a sequel without him. But that's talk for another time. And I hope this could be a good way to explore some other characters from the world of Wakanda, like Okoye, M'Baku, Ayo, and of course Shuri, because we all need more Shuri in our lives, am I right?
This corset is really uncomfortable. So could we all just wrap it up and go home? My king.
Stop it. Stop it.
So, I feel like there's enough potential here if done correctly. Number 6, Hawkeye. This and my number 5 choice could probably flip-flop, but I am more interested in more stories with Clint Hawkeye, especially after seeing what happened with him in Endgame. Also just saying, the one Avengers movie that he was not in, they lost. And sounds like the show is going to be about Clint training his daughter and her becoming Kate Bishop. And will say, every time I rewatch that opening scene from Avengers Endgame, it does actually make me more excited for that idea. And also, Hawkeye is one of those characters who has a bit of a small following, so it could be great to have a show that could satisfy those viewers and allow him to be finally fully developed. And who knows, maybe even make him a little bit of a bigger player. All of that sounds neat to me, so I'm looking forward to it. Kicking off the top 5, Moon Knight. Now, I actually remember hearing about this character even before this show was announced. And I actually don't know the most about the character, but what I've heard does sound cool enough, like kind of a Batman-type character with split personalities. Get some great acting then. And then, of course, the recent news of Oscar Isaac picking up the role. So, now Oscar Isaac in the MCU. Pretty sweet. The dude honestly has a pretty good agent. So again, a character with 4 different personalities. That'll give him opportunity to show off some of the acting chops. As well as that Disney Investor Day, they did describe it as the action-adventure Indiana Jones type series. All of that I'm down for. And then I have heard some versions of the character can be a little bit more darker, so I'm going to be curious to see how they handle that. I'm not as excited for this as maybe other people are, but I am glad that all the people that have been wanting Moon Knight are finally getting it, and I could see it being one of the better series. Number 4.
I am Groot.
Now I know this isn't like the biggest, most exciting show yet, if it's even really a show, it's really a series of shorts. But I don't care, man. I love me some Baby Groot. He's just an adorable little sapling and the best part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I even have my own Baby Groot right there on my bedroom dresser right next to Baby Yoda. I'm not expecting a fantastic series or anything, but it's Baby Groot, so these shorts are going to be cute. So, looking forward to being adorableized. And now starting in the top 3, Loki. Now, this is actually the most surprising one, even for me, because a couple months ago, it would not have been this high. Because at first I was kind of, Loki, whatever. What is this, the 3rd time that he's come back? But then, not too long ago, Marvel actually released some clips from the show, and I was actually digging it. I was loving the interaction between Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson, which also, by the way, really looking forward to seeing him in this. As well as I was actually starting to get a better feel of what they're actually doing here, which is they really are going full into time stuff with there being timekeepers, whatever they're called, with them trying to use this Loki variant to restore the timeline. So an entire association of timekeepers, all that stuff was starting to fascinate me, especially because I'm a really big time travel story guy. And of course, it's still Loki we're talking here, classic shapeshifter character, so will he actually deal with the timekeepers, or will he backstab them?
Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times. Why never do it again?
Plus, I love how wacky WandaVision got, so this has the potential to be just as wacky and crazy. As well as, this is actually the only MCU show to have a 2nd season confirmed, and of course, like many other things, is going to be connected to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. All of that makes me very curious to see what the heck they're going to do with it. So, this was one I was not as excited for at first, but it's starting to win me over. Our runner-up, Miss Marvel. Now, I just recently learned about this character, but from what I've heard, a Peter Parker-ish teenage girl who's a fan of superheroes who gets to become a superhero. I love that idea. Something about the concept of a fangirl getting to become a superhero really appeals to me. So I kind of feel like they can have a lot of fun with that. Also, this is going to be Marvel's first Pakistani superhero, so more representation there. And of course, she's going to be returning in Captain Marvel 2, aka The Marvels. Makes sense, because I think she is supposed to be a fan of Captain Marvel, and also means she's going to be sticking around in this universe. Also, can she please team up with Spider-Man next? That would be awesome. So all of that is enough to have me hyped. Also, I will likely be watching this with my sister, so that'll be fun. But coming in first place is... What If? This is the one I've been excited for from the beginning because there's just so much you can do here. I mean, it's just such a great concept, just the simple question, what if? What if this person was that person? What if that scenario happened instead of that happening? Some ideas for scenarios in the comment section of the trailer that I was even really getting into. What if Bucky never fell? What if Clint sacrificed himself instead? And of course, what if Star-Lord didn't lose his cool in front of Thanos? And then they were able to grab the gauntlet. Come on, who doesn't want to see that? Also, I'm a big fan of animation, so it's very neat to see Marvel Studios come out with their first animated show with the original actors to voice their characters. And the animation style really does look vibrant and unique. And of course, introducing our guide to all these vast new realities, The Watcher. My only concern is it looks like a lot of the episodes are just going to be character swaps, where this person was that person, where that person was that person. That's cool and all, but I hope they go beyond that. But I really enjoy Elseworlds stories, and honestly, of all of these shows, I feel like this is the one that Marvel could keep on the longest. This, if they wanted to, I think they could keep it going for 5, 6, 7, or more seasons. And I'm here for that, because I feel like there's just that much to explore, and endless possibilities. And all of that is why What If is the upcoming Marvel show that I personally am most looking forward to. But what shows are you most looking forward to, and how would you rank them? Let me know in the comments down below. And bonus question, what if scenarios would you like to see? And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, as I am hoping to get more content off the ground for it. So please stay tuned for any future videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is Daniel from Daniel's Movies, signing off.